Shocking survival at sea. Woman's fight for life after husband's attack. The morning sun shimmered over the Gulf of Mexico on July 20th, 2025, as Stephanie Naeher, a 48-year-old woman from Holmes Beach, Florida, stepped onto a 30-foot boat with her husband, Douglas Scott Naeher. The couple, married for 3 years, had planned a routine fishing trip, venturing 33 miles off the coast of Bean Point, Ana Maria Island. The open sea promised tranquility, but for Stephanie, this day would become a testament to her unbreakable will to survive. A shift in the tide. As the boat sliced through the waves, Stephanie sensed an unsettling change in Douglas. The 60-year-old, usually talkative, was eerily silent, his face shadowed with irritation. The tension escalated when a fishing line snapped, igniting a spark of anger in him. Seeking to avoid conflict, Stephanie slipped into the water, floating on a pool noodle and gripping a rope tethered to the boat for safety. She hoped the cool water and distance would calm the brewing storm. But peace was not to be. Without a word, Douglas untied the rope and sped away, leaving Stephanie alone in the vast, unforgiving sea. Stranded 33 miles from shore, she clung to the pool noodle, her heart pounding as the boat vanished into the horizon. In that moment, survival became her only focus. A glimmer of hope shattered. Fate, or perhaps the distant silhouette of another boat, seemed to intervene. Douglas turned back and Stephanie, exhausted but determined, climbed aboard, believing the worst was over. Yet the reprieve was fleeting. According to court documents, Douglas's rage erupted. He attacked Stephanie with relentless force, striking her head and body, leaving her dazed and struggling to stay conscious. In a desperate bid to survive, she slowed her breathing, feigning lifelessness to halt the assault. The ordeal grew darker. Douglas dragged her to the boat's edge and cast her back into the sea, his actions laced with intent to end her life. As water flooded her senses, Stephanie fought to stay afloat. Spotting the approaching boat, Douglas attempted to flee, but Stephanie's resolve held firm. She hooked her leg around the boat's ladder, enduring the drag of the speeding vessel, and pulled herself back on board with sheer determination. The fight for life. The nightmare persisted. Douglas threw her overboard again, but Stephanie's spirit refused to break. She seized another rope, her hands raw but unyielding, and climbed back aboard as the boat raced toward shore. As they entered the narrow canal leading to their dock, Douglas's focus shifted to navigation. Sensing her moment, Stephanie leapt onto the dock as the boat slowed, her battered body carrying her to the Holmes Beach Police Department. Officers were met with a harrowing sight. Stephanie, bruised and bloodied, with a swollen face and one eye shut from the trauma. She was rushed to Blake Hospital, where medical staff treated her for a concussion and extensive injuries. Evidence on the boat, blood smears and droplets, corroborated her account of the brutal attack. The path to justice. Douglas fled in his pickup truck but was apprehended the next day, July 21, 2025, by the Manatee County Sheriff's Office. Charged with attempted first-degree murder and domestic battery, he faces the possibility of life in prison without parole. At a hearing on July 25, Judge Teresa Dees denied bond, citing the severity of the allegations and the danger he posed to Stephanie. His arraignment is set for September 5, 2025, at the Manatee County Judicial Center. Court records later revealed that Douglas had filed for divorce in June, a fact that may have fueled the events of that fateful day. Despite his defense's arguments about his community ties, the court prioritized Stephanie's safety, keeping him in custody. A beacon of resilience. Stephanie Naeher's story is one of extraordinary courage. Against the vastness of the sea and the violence of her attacker, she held fast, clinging to ropes, outwitting her assailant and seizing her chance to escape. Her journey, reported by ABC Action News, People and the Bradenton Herald, has captivated hearts, highlighting the strength of the human spirit and the pursuit of justice. As the legal process unfolds, Stephanie stands as a symbol of survival. Her story a reminder that even in the darkest moments, hope and resilience can light the way forward.